I don't have anything planned to say, per usual. I'm probably just going to go off the top of my head. It's been a crazy few weeks. I have had some nice delights, and I've had some and today for me is the latter. I don't talk about my mom a lot, but it's coming close to Mother's Day. So, she's kind of there at the forefront. It'll be 2 years this fall that I have ceased contact with my mother, and I know last year's Mother Day was really hard, and I was kind of not the most pleasant, I guess. And with me being more aware of why and where the emotions are coming from, I am trying not to take out any sadness or pain I'm feeling on others. And it's not like I'm yelling at people left and right, but my fuse is probably shorter than it should be, especially for, I'm a server. It gets crazy all the time, but I know that I can be really short. And while my coworkers are understanding, if I do mess up or something, and that's wonderful and great, but I'm doing my best to see the problem, identify it, and do my best to come to a solution, even though that solution might not be today. All of this is about me getting my mental health in order. And doing that, you see a lot of things that you didn't see before. You realize that a lot of your behaviors are connected to how you grew up. And then you start to realize that how you grew up may not have been the best or traditional, I should say. And for me, when it's around Mother's Day, I start to really reflect. And I don't know. I just didn't have a great day. There is one coworker that I have that reminds me a lot of my mother, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Has the same kind of charisma that my mother has. People love my mom. People love my mom. But they don't know my mom, I should say. And when I'm having a hard time, to have to come in and deal with that energy sometimes can be very hard for me. And I kind of shut down. Because when it comes to my mom, back in 2021, when I realized a lot of my stuff deeply had to do with her, it was probably the roughest 2 months that I've had to deal with. Extremely rough. And I'm trying not to let that feeling come. I know that I'm supposed to sit in my feelings, feel them, and let them go, but that's very hard to unlearn. I didn't necessarily grow up where you could show emotions outside of like anger or annoyance. Probably fake happiness, but that's not a real emotion, And so it's hard for me to share, or be as honest as how I'm feeling, because I don't know how to navigate it. And everybody says that you have to kind of like, you can express yourself, but you can do it like this. And I'm a very much all or nothing person. I am very passionate. If I believe in something, I believe in it. If I don't, I don't. Like my friend told me, she said, you're stubborn. And I was like, I am. And she said, if it's something you want, yes. If it's something you don't care about, you're a go with the flow kind of person. And so to try to be in the middle is very hard. It is very much me not trying to care what others have to say, live in my truth. But then also I'm supposed to monitor myself. Like, it's just, it's crazy. And it's hard and it's difficult. And I probably won't even publish this. But I just needed to get it off my chest. After the day at work, I feel, I don't know, sad, I should say. I feel sad. And the more I think about my mom, the more I think about what I didn't have. Like if I had a crappy day at work, like today, who do you go to? Who do you run to when you need that hug or understanding or love, all of that? Who do you go to? Your mom. That's what people do. But my mom has never been a source of safety for me. I never felt that safety from my mom. And the more I reflect on that, the more I realize that I probably have never felt safe in my life. Like, even with me being by myself, I am still always on guard. I know my mood in this probably is so low and so down, but that's kind of just where I am. And I always want my videos to be positive or like we're getting to something. But today I just have to reflect in the fact that I don't feel safe. There are very few people that I do. And it's weird when the people that I do feel safe with isn't necessarily family. They're my family now, you know, my chosen family, but all the same, it's very weird. I can never be truly vulnerable with family, and that sucks. I'm trying hard not to cry. It really does. It sucks to know that being vulnerable isn't even an option. Not truly. There was a point some years ago where, not too long ago, I guess maybe 3-4 years ago, where basically I was told that like it's hard to be around me because of my depression. Basically, it's hard being around somebody sad, and I guess I can see that for others that, you know, someone's bringing them down so they don't want to be a part of it. But ever since then, there is a wall. There is a wall. I can be vulnerable, but I'm never vulnerable. Like now, I can talk about it matter of fact. I can, you know, have a discussion, whatever, but I can never be vulnerable. And that sucks because there's so much that I carry. There is so much that I would love to release or have the burden taken off of me. But I have no one to turn to for that. And sometimes the little girl in me wants that protection, wants that love, wants to know that they're safe, wants to know that they're accepted, wants to know that they're just as good as they are, that they are enough. And when I look at those who have been in my life forever, I feel none of those things. I feel on my guard. I feel obligated to be there. I feel like I'm supposed to feel emotions that I don't. And the ones that I do, I have to bury. All I've ever wanted was to feel safe, was to feel loved, was to feel like I was enough. Was to know that I am not a burden. And when I look around and I think about The fact that I have parents, but there is something missing. There is no warmth. There is something in me every day that is seeking such comfort, that is wanting that love that I have to push down, because all I know that it's just me. And we have to be strong. And we have to keep going. And sometimes I really don't want to keep going. I want to give up. I just want to be so numb. And while I know I will make it through whatever I'm feeling, whatever emotions that I have, I just don't know how to not be bitter in the process. I don't know how to not be bitter in the process. I don't know how to hate and disdain others more and more every day. I don't know how to not close myself off. I don't know how to trust. I don't know how to love. Or more importantly, I should say, I don't know how to be loved. Because it all came with a price. My mother taught me that very early. It came with a price. Someone being kind. Someone doing you a favor. It always comes with a price. I did not mean for this to be something where I'm just sobbing. I'm not. I'm just... I guess I'm just sharing what's on my chest. I don't want to go to bed tonight with that feeling in my stomach that I can't get rid of. That's with me for days on end. That keeps me awake at night. That keeps me shaking. That keeps me unfocused. I don't want to go to bed like that tonight. I want to find peace. But I know that even in my sleep, even in my dreams, even in my unconscious state, I don't have peace. I don't have safety or security. So many people don't know what it's like to always be on your guard. Always. And I would love to say that it is from the time I get up to the time that I go down, but it's not. It's 24/7. It is 24/7. I am tired. All I want all I wanted was to be enough. Just probably gonna end it here because I don't even know what I'm saying. I just want to be loved. And to know that that didn't come at a cost. That I didn't have to buy my way into someone loving and liking me. That I didn't have to do all these things to be seen, to be accepted, to be heard, to be thought of. Just to be thought of. Well, okay. This has not turned out. I'm currently doing the Midwest goodbye where I keep telling you I'm gonna leave. So I am, and I'll see you on the next one.